Well, hello, it's me, Jeremy the Adam Adams. I'm back here in the MTC singles. Excited to be playing a non horror match, but I'm a little nervous. It's a contenders match, and I've got two great players I'm playing against today, Chris and Kirby. And yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to kind of depend on who studied the best here today. And I'm excited, but no matter how it goes, I'll know I'll be back and excited to play again. So let's do this. Let's have a contenders match.
All right, here we are again. Last time I was here in a singles match, I pulled off a full miracle. Still in shock by it, and I'm kind of riding on that good luck, kind of riding on that confidence. I actually feel pretty good going into this match. I might have just cursed myself. Who knows? I'm gonna get 1 point in round one, but I'm hoping for the best. I'm not too familiar with Jeremy. I am familiar with Chris Diaz. I've never beaten Chris Diaz in anything, so hopefully this can be a first for me. All right, I'm ready to go.
Hello, everybody. Here to have fun on number one contender match. I got two opponent I appreciate a lot. Now, I did a lot of studying a little bit into that. I watched some good movie, probably one of the worst movie I've seen in the last couple of years. But I do love everybody. I love this league, and I'm just here to have fun, win or lose. My first time getting number one contender match in a while. I'm here to have fun.
Welcome, everybody, back to the Movie Trivia Challenge. I'm your host, Hunter Chambliss, and tonight we have a very special contest for you. The number one contendership is on the line here in the singles division, but it's a triple threat match as Jeremy the Adam Adams takes on Chris Diaz and Kirby French. The winner will advance to the last stand to face the current MTC Undisputed Champion, Caramel Mountain Ryan Payne. So this is a big stakes match. So guys, let's get into the instructions for this match right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a triple threat number one contenders match in the Movie Trivia Challenge singles division. Introducing first, he is Jeremy the Adam Adams. Round number one works like this. All three competitors have given us 2 strengths apiece, and there are 2 bonus movies or categories as well in round number one, because it is a triple threat match. That makes up our 8 questions in round one, which is the speed round. 60 seconds on the clock to answer all your questions. The clock will not start after I finish asking all 8 questions. Okay.
Yep.
Of course, you cannot use your extension or your challenges, and you do have unlimited skips if you need them. All right. If you're ready to start.
Okay. Yep.
We will start with the very first question, which is, what 1968 movie stars Dick Van Dyke and Sally Ann Howells?
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Who plays Melanie and Jackie Brown?
Bridget Fonda.
Who directed 2014's Jersey Boys?
Clint Eastwood.
Who plays Merlin in Top Gun?
Tom Skerritt.
What year saw the release of Yes Man?
2008.
Who voices Aladdin in 1992's Aladdin?
Scott Winger.
What horror movie has the tagline, Winner Kills All?
Skip.
Who plays Weber in Temple of Doom?
Dan Aykroyd.
What horror movie has the tagline, Winner Kills All?
Sure could remember. Ready or Not.
All right. That is the end of your round number one. So we will take you out and bring in one of your opponents when we come back. And his opponent, he is Kirby French.
All right, here we go.
Man. How's it going?
I'm nervous as hell, but let's get this started.
All right, I'll explain to you how round number one works. Because it is a triple threat match, each competitors have 2 strengths in this round, equal up to 6, and then there are 2 bonus categories that are completely random. Okay, and then it works exactly like a round one format as before. It's a speed round. So 60 seconds to answer all 8 questions. You do have unlimited skips, so if you do not know an answer, you can pass it. And if we have time to know all 8 questions, we will come back to all the questions you skipped. You cannot use your extension or your challenge in this round. Then we'll come back to number 2. Do you understand?
I understand.
All right, we will start with the very first question, which is what 1968 movie stars Dick Van Dyke and Sally Ann Howells?
The Apartment?
Who plays Melanie and Jackie Brown?
Pass.
Who directed 2014's Jersey Boys?
Pass.
Who plays Merlin in Top Gun?
Pass.
What year saw the release of Yes Man?
2011?
Who voices Aladdin in 1992's Aladdin?
Pass.
What horror movie has the tagline "Winner kills all"?
Battle Royale? Royale? Battle
Who
Royale?
plays Weber in Temple of Doom?
Pass.
All right, that is the end of your time. So we will take you out and bring in the other opponent when we come back. And their opponent is Chris Diaz. All right, Chris, I'll explain to you how round number 1 works. Each competitor has 2 strengths in this round, and then there are 2 other strengths to equal up to the 8 total questions. And it's a speed round, so it works exactly the same. 60 seconds on the clock to answer all 8 questions. You have unlimited skips, so if you do not know an answer, you can pass it. And if we have time at the end of all 8 questions, we'll come back to all the questions you skip. You cannot use your extension or your challenges in this round. They will come back in round number 2. Do you understand?
Yeah.
All right, if you're ready, we'll start with the very first question, which is what 1968 movie stars Dick Van Dyke and Sally Ann Howells?
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Who plays Melanie and Jackie Brown?
Pangria.
Who directed 2014's Jersey Boys?
Clint Eastwood.
Who plays Merlin in Top Gun?
Pass.
What year saw the release of Yes Man?
That would be 2008.
Who voices Aladdin in 1992's Aladdin?
Corey Feldman.
What horror movie has the tagline "Winner kills all"?
Pass.
Who plays Weber in Temple of Doom?
Pass.
Who plays Merlin in Top Gun?
Pass.
All right, that is the end of your round number 1. So we'll bring back both of your opponents, have a score update, and a recap when we come back. All right, guys. So we are after round number 1. We will go over the questions and the answers right now. What 1968 movie stars Dick Van Dyke and Sally Ann Howells? It's Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Who plays Melanie and Jackie Brown? It's Bridget Fonda. Who directed 2014's Jersey Boys? Clint Eastwood. Who plays Merlin in Top Gun? Tim Robbins. What year saw the release of Yes Man? 2008. Who voices Aladdin in 1992's Aladdin? Scott Winger. What horror movie has the tagline "Winner kills all"? Freddy vs. Jason. And who plays Weber in Temple of Doom? Dan Aykroyd. So, at the end of round number 1, we have Jeremy in lead with 6, Chris behind with 3, Kirby behind with 0, going into round number 2, which works like this. Each competitor had given me 1 franchise that they want to hear 4 questions from, worth 2 points apiece. These are random questions in the category strengths. So how stealing will work is if somebody misses, both competitors will write them down on their whiteboard for a possible 2-point steal. You understand?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we'll start with the person behind, which is Kirby. Kirby, are you ready for your first strength?
I'm ready. Oh, wait. Do we get can we check on multiple choice or no in this round?
No. No multiple choice.
Okay.
All right. Your first question is, who plays Aaron Davis in Spider-Man Homecoming?
Donald Glover.
That is correct for 2 points. All right. Your second question. In Spider-Man 3, where specifically does the meteorite land near Peter and Mary Jane?
Where specifically, like the
location they are in.
Is it Central Park?
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your third question. Who composed the score for The Amazing Spider-Man?
Amazing Spider-Man. Oh, shit. Something fell. Oh, God.
5, 4.
Just say Hans Zimmer. I know he did the second one.
That is incorrect. All right. Both competitors write down their response. If you guys are ready, Jeremy, we'll start with you.
James Horner.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yeah.
And Chris.
Same here. Don't we
Sorry?
watched the movie. James Horner.
All right, that is correct.
Yeah, I thought we watched the movie the other day.
All right, Kirby, are you ready for your final question?
Yeah.
In Spider-Man No Way Home, what phrase is on the brick that gets thrown into Peter's apartment?
Said what phrase?
Yes, what phrase is on the brick? 5, 4.
Can I get an extension?
Yes, you can, using your first extension, first repeat. In Spider-Man No Way Home, what phrase is on the brick that gets thrown into Peter's apartment?
Mysterio was right.
That is incorrect. Jeremy and Chris, write down your answers. We'll start with Jeremy.
I don't know. I said you killed Mysterio.
That is incorrect. Chris.
Mysterio, our hero.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is we believe Mysterio. All right, Chris, you picked the Harry Potter franchise. Your first question. How many films in the Harry Potter franchise was nominated for a total of 12 Academy Awards? So we're looking for the total, how many films were nominated for Academy Awards. Five, 4.
Extension.
All right, using your first extension. Your question is, how many films in the Harry Potter franchise was nominated for a total of 12 Academy Awards?
7.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 2-point steal. Competitors, write down your answer. I'll give you guys 15 seconds as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kirby.
I went with a full 8.
That is incorrect. Jeremy.
I went 6.
6 is correct.
I would be treat 7 as just.
All right, Jeremy moves up to 10. All right. Chris, are you ready for your second question?
Yeah.
In Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, what is the headline on the newspaper Stan Shumpai is reading on the night bus?
Sirius Black escape.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 2-point steal. Competitors, 15 seconds on the clock.
Good question. Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, Jeremy.
I don't know. I said Sirius Black escapes Azkaban.
Kirby.
I said Killer on the Loose.
All right, so the correct answer is Escape from Azkaban.
Ah, I was so close.
I went way too specific. I am like, shit.
All right, so going into your third question. Who composed the score for Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix? Five.
Attention.
Using your second repeat. Who composed the score for the Order of the Phoenix?
Nicholas Hooper.
That is correct for 2 points.
I just went through this before we came on, all of this composure.
Chris moved up to 7. And your final question. What 2 objects did Dumbledore leave to Harry before one went missing in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1?
Okay, the Soda Gryffindor and the Yoda Snitch he first caught in his first Quidditch match.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, so right now it is Jeremy 10, Chris 9, Kirby 4. Jeremy, are you ready for your category?
Yeah.
In the Jaws franchise, your first question, what year saw the release of Jaws 2?
1978.
That's correct for 2 points. All right, your second question. What is the full name of the first victim at the beginning of 1975's Jaws?
Chrissy Watkins.
That's correct for 2 points. Your third question. In Jaws the Revenge, we learned that Martin Brody had died from what?
A heart attack.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question. Who directed Jaws 3D?
Joe Alves.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, so at the end of round number 2, we have Jeremy in the lead with 18, Chris behind with 9, Kirby with 4, and I believe with that, Kirby is eliminated.
Yeah.
Good match,
Yeah,
Kirby.
that match checks
Good
out.
match.
Good job, buddy.
All right, so we will take Kirby off, put him in the background. All right, so right now it's 18-9, which means Chris has to hit all of his questions to pass it back to Jeremy, going into round number 3, which works like this. It is a movie round. There are 6 movies on the wheel, 2 from each competitor. I'll spin the wheel 3 times to bring up a 2-pointer, a 3-pointer, and a 5-pointer in that chosen category. You guys understand?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so the movies on the wheel today are Popeye from 1980, Knives Out, Into the Woods, Wayne's World 2, South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, and Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. All right, Chris, are you ready for your first spin?
Yeah.
Now, you do have 1 respin. Each competitor does, but you can only use it once per game. Your spin is in. It lands on
Keep.
Sweeney Todd.
Keep.
All right, you're going to keep it. All right, your 2-pointer in Sweeney Todd and Demon Barber of Fleet Street. Who plays Beetle Bamford in this film?
Timothy Spall.
That is correct for 2 points.
I was so worried with the line of Popeye. I didn't want that to happen.
All right, Chris, are you ready for your second
Yeah.
spin? Your 3-pointer spin is in. Whoa. Lands on Sweeney Todd again. You're going to keep your spin again.
Keep.
Okay. Your 3-pointer in Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. What is Perel's miracle elixir promised to do in this film?
Get people here, like, get them some cure. Like, you know.
That is correct for 2 points. Or for 3 points, sorry.
Yeah, going through the song in my head for a moment.
All right. Are you ready for your 5 points?
Yeah.
There it is. Spin this in. It lands on Knives Out. You want to keep it or spin again?
Keep it.
Okay, you're keeping Knives Out. To pass it back to Jeremy, your 5-pointer in Knives Out is Blanc said that what is a best judge of character in this film.
I said they're hot.
And your winner and number 1 contender, Jeremy the Atom Adams. The correct answer is dogs. Dogs are the
Oh.
judge of character. 18 points. Jeremy, congratulations on your victory. You are moving on to the last stand to take on Caramel Mountain Ryan Payne for the undisputed title. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good. I think if I had gone to round 3, I might have been in a little bit of trouble. So I just got really lucky, doing well on round 1 and nailing round 2. I feel like, it's all just subject to opinion, but I feel like the Jaws questions for me were a little easier than the Harry Potter and stuff like that. But that could just be me. But yeah, these guys are great players. I'm sure they're going to be back, and I really really love Ryan Payne. I think he's an awesome guy. I've played him in a contenders match in this league before, so to face him for the title is just it's an honor, and I'm really excited to have the chance.
Exactly. So going into the last stand for your title opportunity, is there anything that you're going to change? Maybe more, prep before the match. Maybe.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. I looked at the round 1 categories and I was like, I feel pretty good on these. So I really didn't study round 1 very much. So I'm not going to, hope to be lucky next time. Next time I'm going to study the round 1 more. I think I'm getting good. I'm feeling pretty strong about my round 2. I kind of have a good thing going with that. But really round 3 is going to be where I'm really going to work hard this time. I'm not, thinking I'm going to get lucky like I did here today. So that's probably where a lot of my effort's going to go, and just really being strong and ready. Because like the one round 3 question, the 5-pointer we got today was really tough. And I have to be ready for something like that. So that's what I'll be focusing on. But again, it's just going to be an honor to face Ryan and to have the opportunity. So I'm just really excited going into it.
Exactly. I cannot wait for this rematch, which will now be a 5-rounder for the title. That has been your winner and number 1 contender, Jeremy the Am, who right back for the runner-up, Chris Diaz. A hell of a fight, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. The knife out one was a little bit tricky. I kind of I messed up the scene in my head, but I had fun. I'm happy I knew my first 2 part round three. I'm really happy that I remember stuff. And I'm happy I avoided Popeye. That movie not that good. But yeah, Jamie did a great job. I knew I would go up against a opponent, but happy I actually put a fight. I don't have any opportunity. This is like I said, this is my comeback year. I've really been doing strong lately. And one stumble. Still,
Exactly.
one and one. That's better than what more people were saying.
Yeah, I mean 1-1 is actually not a terrible record, especially losing in a contenders match like that. That's awesome. So going into this match, do you kind of wish you kind of picked better strengths in round 2 or round 1, or is there anything that you can learn from maybe picking better categories coming forward?
I feel like round two was just getting used to the new round two, because we new to this. But that's having fun. I definitely need to pay more attention to Oscars. That come back to bite me sometimes.
Yeah,
And the Harry Potter one was tricky because I remember the scene in my head, and then I just thought there was more to it than just what the answer was. Like,
yeah.
but
So
it was fun. Round one was just like any round. There's not really much you can study because it's just like the trick of what the question is.
yeah. All right. So you're definitely not done in Chris Diaz will be right back with our other runner-up, Kirby French. A rocky start in round number 1, to say the least. You fought violently in round 2. How you feeling, man?
Rocky start? What do you mean by start, man? The whole thing was rocky. You know, sometimes you see the things you need to study for, and then you do some studying, and then nothing that you studied ends up coming up in the match. It happens sometimes. Sometimes it happens. But you know, coming this close, being in a number 1 contenders match, being that close to a title match, and falling this short stings a bit. So you know what? I'm not messing around anymore. All right, my next match, I am gonna hit the damn books figuratively harder than I've ever hit them before. I'm gonna spend hours and hours watching movies that I haven't seen and maybe rewatching ones that I have seen, because now that I actually have gotten to a number 1 contenders match and seen how tough the competition actually is, I'm planning to definitely step my game up from here.
So yeah, I mean, a loss like this, you can either crumble from the pressure or you can get stronger, come back stronger. And I definitely have no doubt that you're going to come back stronger. Is there anything that you wish you would have done differently? Maybe pick, again, different strengths, or maybe just studied up a little bit more on the round 1. That way you could have kind of an edge going into round 2 and 3.
I'll tell you exactly what I would have done differently. I wouldn't have spent 20 minutes on the Popeye IMDb page. That's what I wouldn't have done, because that didn't come up at all. But no, I think what's happening is that I am under. I'm taking round 1 a lot more lightly than I should, because I think, oh, it's round 1. They're going to be pretty surface level. I should be fine. But asking me, like, literally the one casting in a Tarantino movie that I was not able to pull. So I think just taking round 1 more seriously and not underestimating the difficulty of the questions in round 1 for sure.
Yeah, because that could be a problem, because round 1 is actually the foundation for the questions going forward, because you can gain a lot of momentum in round 1 that can usually lead you to victories in other rounds. So definitely focus a lot more on round 1. I can't wait to see what you bring next in your next match. It's been your runner-up, Kirby French. Be right back at the desk. All right, guys, we have our main event set for The Last Stand in November. Jeremy, the Adam Adams, going for the title against the champion, Caramel Mountain, Ryan Payne. I am super excited for that matchup. More matches will be announced very, very soon. All right, guys, if you did enjoy this match, hit the like button, subscribe to the Nerd Entertainment Network down below. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys soon.
I'm taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let